going on, good people? Hope all is well with you. Coming to you today, to basically talk about another racial motivated killing in Buffalo, New York. Get quick, right to the point. I think we have to stop thinking we can come up with quick solutions to complex problems when it comes to racism in America and just in the world and period when it comes to us black people. So I was on social media this morning and I saw a lot of people saying we gotta protect ourselves, we need to arm yourselves. It's time for us to protect ourselves, this and that. Honestly, it's not a realistic goal for me. I'm not saying you don't have the right to defend yourself, and I'm not against the Second Amendment. Not saying it at all. But I think we think these solutions we throw out is just so easy to solve the problems. My man in the store who was doing the shooting killed an armed guard. The armed guard shot him. My man was dressed for war. And the white supremacist guy shot the armed guard and killed him. So guns isn't always the solution to these issues. Weapons is not always the solution to white supremacy. This is bigger than having weapons to defend yourself. We always want to have these quick solutions to these complex problems. White supremacy has been occurring in this country and the world for 400 or 500 years. And people just be throwing out stuff like this is a deep-rooted issue. And people throw out these solutions like it's going to solve or decrease what's occurring to us and with us. In my opinion, the roots is white supremacy, and it's growing and it's growing and it's growing for hundreds of years. We got weeds, we got grass, thick grass, big grass, branches, all type of things. You coming with this dull 1 horsepower lawnmower talking about this is what we need to do. At the end of the day, please understand the solutions to these issues is not easy. I'm always going to push. I'm always going to say economics. And that's not an easy solution for the simple fact. For the matter is we need to invest more. We don't do that. We need to build more. We don't do that. We need to stop being competitive with one another and work with one another. Collective economics. Control our own. Stop spending money for people who don't care about us, who don't like us. That's where the real work comes in. That's where the real change starts at and probably will continue. It's just capitalism. Until that change, economics is the key way to get into a better position for all of us. Economics is going to get us what we need to get to the next step. Not the Second Amendment. And keep in mind, people like me who live in New Jersey, Buffalo, New York, the gun laws are very strict. So your solution doesn't even work for somebody like us. What's universal? Resources, natural resources, economics, politics, networking, education. But we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to stress that. We don't always want to say that's the answer every time something comes up because that is real work. That's going to take a lot of us to actually sacrifice something to get what we need instead of what we want. It's not a quick solution. It's not. So I'm just coming here just to say, man, please stop throwing these quick solutions out for these complex problems we facing as black people in the world and in America. This is what I'm saying. This is my opinion. I study this. I'm open to hear what you have to say. Debate me. Disagree with me. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't right all the time, but I'm pretty right about this. Read all the black scholars. Blueprint is made for us. We just need to follow it. We need to stop trying to reinvent this wheel, act like we got these quick solutions. Stop waiting for help. Stop waiting for these politicians giving empty rhetoric and false hope and popping up for moments like this. You don't hear from no more after that. And everybody in every other race is getting help, getting funds, getting bills to protect them. But we're not. You know why? Because we don't have solidarity and we don't have economics. group economics. So the moral of my story is, stop yelling these quick solutions for complex problems when it comes to racism. Especially when it doesn't apply to all of us. Telling us to arm ourselves, telling Black Americans, just arm yourselves, just protect yourselves. You need to walk around with this. This won't happen in this state because we can do this and that. So what? That's your state. Every Black person don't live in your state. Just like you say, oh, all Black people live in Chicago when they throw that Chicago thing about you. What about Chicago at you? Don't be selfish. This is a universal issue. This is a national issue. Black people live all over the United States. And we shouldn't have to uproot ourselves and live somewhere else just because one thing might be better for us. Our home is everywhere in this country. We established ourselves everywhere around this country for over hundreds of years. And we should be able to stay where we want. Why not without having to leave just because somebody doesn't want us there? And we was there first anyway. So before I go on too much of a tangent, the moral of my story is, stop throwing these quick solutions for these complex problems. Study. Look at history. We always had guns. Black people always had guns. It didn't solve white supremacy. It didn't. It's more complex than that. All right? That's all I'm going to say. We need to do work, real work. Economics, self-love, stop the self-hate, build, network, stop being competitive with one another, love one another. That's what's going to get us to the next level. Stop being divisive with each other, Black men and Black women, all that. That's the real work. That's not simple. That's why people be yelling it. That's it, man. Peace.